Hey guys, so I got me some sushi boys. I got some fried shrimp and some lobster and some green beans and some sweet potato. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, you guys, so it's a nice view. I'm gonna show. So I'm doing my lashes in the car. So I'm doing the cluster lashes. I'm using the bond and glue. So I'm putting that on. And then I got, what is it? I got one of these to smash it down, but I don't have a fan. Okay, so I'll put some on. Grab the lashes. Sometimes it'd be hard to pick these things up. And I'll put the line. So I put it under. So I'm just grabbing one. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did this side and I'm gonna do this side. I probably should put one more right there. A little bit, cause it, you know, like maybe I'll put one more right there in the middle. So you guys, I did that one, so I'm gonna just put one more. I think it might, I'm using this mirror. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add one little one. I don't want to like put like a whole grip on it. But yeah, so I'm gonna just add one little piece. One, I think this one doesn't have any. I don't want to like put a whole grip right there. I want to take it off the thing. So I'm gonna add this little piece that I cut, and I'm gonna add it right there. Okay.
Brushing is good for you. No, I don't like it.
It's kind of hard. Yeah, just a little something. Okay, there we go. So look a little more fuller, just a little bit, you know. I don't like a whole grip on mine. I would cut off the lash band and glue it like individual like that. That's gonna take a little more time. I think I will like cut them very small like that. How that one is smaller, and I make them a little more natural. I mean, you know, more natural, more blended. So it won't come off or that easy and all of that. I have another piece too. So I will add that. I will cut them very thin, very small. I like to have them on. Oh, you know what? I think the ones I had are a little bit shorter. Like that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday.
Okay, we see
Look, I didn't. It went another way for me. It's like extra here. And then I'm gonna add one. I'm gonna add the small one right there. Come on, right here. I'm gonna add this small one. I know you probably can't see it. It's very, very, very small. So I'm gonna add that right there. I'm trying to do that. Okay, good. It's all lined it up. I'm gonna add one more. At the end. So I like the end if you want it a little bit higher. I should probably look. I messed that one up. I'm gonna let it dry because if I mess with it, it's gonna all just come on up. Yeah, so that's that, and then I'll do some bottoms. I could do them, but this one look long, extra long bottoms. So I'm gonna seal it with the seal. I'm gonna seal it with the seal. It's gonna, yeah, that's the only part for me that it all comes out of the tube like I closed it up. So now I'm gonna seal it with the seal. It doesn't go with this cluster one. It has a little tip, so it's easier to go right there, or you can use that whole thing if you like. I just set this thing tight. Across. I like to go on top and the bottom because I like to make sure this ain't gonna come off. And it doesn't come off as easy at all. So you gotta extra glue it. Some people use hair glue. I wouldn't recommend that unless you know what comes with that when you do that. The whole thing come off. But if you ain't got no eyelashes, it's perfect. But I just don't recommend that, you know what I mean? Like, because it burns and it stinks. And I think they probably want it to last long. You know, you spend money, you want it to last a longer time. I mean, you would think that would work. I mean, that it would go there, but it doesn't because it made my eyes like all right here was pulled out. I didn't have a lot right there anyway, but it was a little something and it shit hurt. My eyes are red. I was like, my whole eye, the skin, because it's on your skin, you know, so it hurts so bad. Like, I don't recommend that. I think at the nail shop they was using that at one point in time. I was like, what the hell? I was like, that's eyelash glue. Make people's stuff come out. But some people don't mind. You know, if they don't have any, then they really take your shit out. Some people ain't got none. That's what I do. Some people be doing that because they be hating. So, and then for me, I have some, but it's not like, you know, like I have a nice variety. There's some people that have it thicker, like extra. There's some girl, her eyebrows are thick and her lashes are. Hers curl, naturally curl, like that. But hers do a real deep curl. Her lashes are natural. She was black too. Whatever else. But yeah, she has some thick ass eyebrows. You don't want them. You want them. Yeah. But she didn't have lashes. But I think because she didn't put mascara on it. But, you know, some people have it like that, you know. For me, I have some, but my bottoms is longer than the top, you know. I know that kind of. But yeah, when I never knew that that's what they was using until I saw it. I was like, what the hell? And I was like, never again. I took them off because I couldn't wear them either because my eyes were so irritated. It turned red. I was like, this shit hurts so bad. And then they do, yeah, then I think they still using that shit. So it's better for you to do it or go to a professional. Like now, they got, I don't know if everybody using that. Some people use it or they don't mind them using it on their lashes. But for me, you can't use it, nothing like that. It gotta be straight up glue for your eyes, not for your hair. You know. Because if it irritates, that's like this bond and this kind of glue is fine. It don't bother my eyes. This one doesn't bother my eyes at all. That's what I noticed. So I have to have it. I bought glue from like aloe vera glue, you know what I mean? Like for your eyes. So I was okay, I don't know what it is, but some reason I can't do that. I didn't realize it until I saw it, and it stink. I said, I know the smell of it, so I said, this is hair glue. What the heck? Somebody in the water. I'm trying to think, was that a person? Yeah, so I definitely don't want to do that. So this is, so I prefer me doing my cousin, she does eyelash too, but man, I couldn't sit there. I don't know if she's still doing it, but I want mine extra long, but not like extra thick, thick enough. I like them thick and extra long. But yeah, this is how they came out. Look, I didn't fill them in. Oh, the last time I really filled them in like a month. And exactly how I like them. So I was like, okay, this is how I like them. I was like, thank God I know how to do a lot of, do my own lashes, you know what I mean? And my nails. So I'm thankful, blessed to know how to do these type of things. Because for some reason, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't have an answer. When I let somebody else do it, they hurt me. I don't like that shit. I never try anybody else. Because I was like, you wearing glasses, that's out. Because I think the people with the glasses shouldn't be doing nails at all. Especially if they're old, elderly. It's a certain age bracket. I think that it needs to be like, okay, because they be straightening on their eyes to do the nails. But yeah, it's work, but it ain't that hard of a work at all, not to me. But if you sitting there all day, you know, if you just, you know, look, but that's the only way they can make their money. But I think it should be an age limit, for real. They need to, when you get to a certain age bracket, but okay, you know, they need to think about that shit because the lady, she was older, elderly lady. She was older, elderly lady. And she did a magnificent job, but I could tell that she was shaking, like struggling a little bit. Like, you know, just like she didn't want to do it. You could tell when somebody really want to do it and love what they do. But after a while, you could tell that the person don't want, you know, tired. You could tell. Like, I'm like, heck no. They could always go into another field if you don't want to, you know, if you're tired. I know it's easy money, you know, easy said and done, but you know what I mean. But if I'm tired and I'm like, I'm not going to be doing no more nails, okay? For real, like, she is tripping. But yeah, she did a beautiful job. But what I want her to do, I don't know what happened. But you could tell that the nails were crisp. Like, she did a magnificent job on the short side. I give it to her. But I just know that, you know, when they get a certain age, you could tell that, like, she's, you know, she probably burnt out the whole day. Who knows? Well, a certain limit age bracket, like about 50 or 40, then you be like, okay, do something else. Less, maybe like the feet. It has to be something that's a little bit easier. If you still want to, you know, be in that field. But I haven't went to my own people, or like, I went to, like some, is that somebody in the water? Like, the people online, they do a beautiful job on their nails. Some are really, really good at that. Like drawing and like really putting, you know, put the clay together, or the dough, or whatever you want to call it. Like draw the design. I love that part. I love this girl. She, you know, it's a bunch of them are very good, very blessed, because they know how to do it. And I'll be like, man, look, that's a lot. This lady, she does a beautiful job on the arts. I love the art. I love the art. That's my favorite part. They need to have like some kind of show where they can, all the nail techs, who's the best nail tech. Because the ones on Instagram, they get an A+. I'm not, like, it's more than A+, triple A, huh? Because they do crisp. I think they should try to do, like, win some money. They need to have a show where I'll be the judge on that motherfucker. Look, I want to see this shit come to life. Where's the show, the smoke or butterflies coming out of there? So they could get really artsy, and I'm very artsy. I love it. But I love to watch it, and I love to do it. Like, trying to challenge myself, to, like, challenge it. It can. But once I got it, look at it, I could go ahead and draw it right there. Draw them doing it. Yeah. But on a nail, that is very, you gotta have some sharp eyes. Some sharp ass eyes. You gotta have patience. That shit. Look, it's gonna take time, but you'll get there, I guess, you know, after a couple rounds. But the way they do it with their hands, like small ass hands, and some people got some nice hands, and with the nails on, I was like, oh, this is a real artist right here. Like, you know, I love it. I love to watch it, and I love to do it, you know. I love it. I love when they do it. So I was like, man, I like that. Where are you at? They somewhere on the other side of the planet. But the ones I'll be trying to get, they somewhere else. Or maybe they around, but where, I don't know. Because I just want, you know, the days I don't feel like doing it, you know. Or they can show me how to do it. But I want to know the art part. But I see that you could print it out. I was like, wow. But that's a start. I saw that the lady online. She printed out or whatever how she printed out on the paper on her nail and then drew it with the. That takes a lot of effort and a lot of work. I think a lot of practice. That's what it starts with. That you practice doing it. But someone that just know how to do that type of thing without even practicing, that's an A plus. You know. Yeah, when I did painting class, I did that in junior high. We had the chalk paint and a water-based paint and activated paint. We did what was it? It's an old picture. This shit's 18th century style. Like this shit is old as dirt. She was playing Beethoven or whatever the song. Not jazz, Beethoven or whatever. It was some crazy shit. But she had us drawing. Well, it was like lily pads. Looked like somebody at somebody's castle. The lily pads, like the pond. The pond. And then it's very with this big tree covering it, and the leaves all in the pond, and then the lilies. We had to draw the whole thing. By looking at it, I was, me, I could look at it and draw it just like that. I look at the picture and draw it. She was like, "You're very good at this." I said, "I know." And then me, I was thinking, I said, "Oh my gosh." Cause you're like, I didn't, they was like, yeah, do it, go ahead, you're doing a beautiful job. You need to go to art school. She said, I need to go to art school. And I was like, what? I didn't have plans at that time. Like, okay, this is what I want to do. But I love to do it. But I was like, where are we going? And then I was like, are we going here? I said, in the cafeteria. So I was like, okay. And then all of us had to draw. But for some reason, it was only me. She wanted me to go to this class. And I was like, what the heck? I said, I thought she said, I think you would love this. And my stomach was hurting, like, you know how that go. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. She said, so you nervous? You nervous, huh? I start sweating. I said, this shit is, I don't know. Cause that's my first time. So I was like, what the heck? And then I love to draw, but she must have been watching me because I didn't know. I was like, what is this? I sat there. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. I said, please don't look at my picture. I don't want nobody looking at But everybody was looking at mine, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, you guys supposed to draw. What is this? This is not, look at me, look at my picture. But they was probably like, wow, you did a beautiful job. And somebody was crying. A teacher was crying because she saw me drawing it. So I was like, what is going on here? So I was like, everybody was focusing on my picture so hard. And I was like, what the heck? Y'all, and they were saying, no, we couldn't do it. We couldn't. They were done, and I was still working. And I was like, oh my God, did I pass the time or what? Cause I really took effort. I took time, but I was trying to hurry up. Cause I was the last one. I was like, oh shit. Or maybe I wasn't the last one. I don't know, shit. I felt like I don't know what it was, but you know, I was trying to, you know, do it, but try to get up out of there at the same time. Cause I was like, she put me in this class, and then she said, I've been watching your pictures in class. You like to draw. She's been watching me or whatever. I don't know. A lot of people be watching, but it came out just like it came out beautiful, and I was like, oh my god, I did it. I was just putting colors and, you know, just let it flow. You know, like just like with the pencils, I just start painting and just slapping that shit on there. Like I'm pissed off. You know, I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Let me paint this picture real quick, cause she about to look. And then we had to draw it too with the pencil, the chalk paint. And it was a lot. Water based paint, then water, then activate, then some other kind high end. It was a lot. I was like, look, I don't know. I'm trying to get up. I was just nervous, and then I was trying to, you know, get it done. It seemed like I was here. And I said, once they played the music, the Beethoven or whatever, then I speeded up a little bit faster. So I said, maybe that's what it was. So I was like, what in the hell are they playing? I can't focus. Like, this shit is out. What the hell is this? You know, what are you guys playing? I think that's what it is with me. Because if the music ain't adding up, matching up to that. I don't know if that's weird or maybe it's me. I don't know. Or some, you know, like, what the hell? The song gotta match up. It better match up to me painting this picture, okay? That's what it was. I was like, this is too quiet, and I don't know. And then I was like, are you gonna play some music or somebody needs to play something? This is out. But, you know, it's my first time. Like, in front of everybody, you know, like everybody's painting. But everybody's watching mine, and my stomach was growling, like, you know, like kind of. I was like, oh my gosh. Please, I need to hurry up. And I have to go to the bathroom. But I was trying to finish it. I took the time. I really took my time, and that's what it was. I was like, this is, yeah. And she said you was nice, but I know you would like it. She said, I know you got the gift that God gave you. So I was like, yeah, I definitely do. You definitely do. You right. She was right. And I did it, and I enjoyed it, and then after that was the end. That was the end of that. Yeah. So I enjoyed that. But in the beginning, it was very, like, it was easy, but it began to be a little harder. I think when it got to it, the chalk paint, I think that was the part for me, was the chalk paint. That was a little confusing. I don't know what, cause I know I write chalk, draw on the ground, but onto a whiteboard like that. That was the part for me. But I love the paint and pencils, I could do that. But when the chalk was new to me, so I was like, what the heck? I was like, okay, I don't know. I started drawing with the chalk. I was like, you know what? I said, this is. She said, that's perfect. She said it's perfect. I was like, and everybody looked. I'm like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, really? This is how you do it? She didn't say much or nothing, but she was like, you got it, perfect. I said, what the? And then I was like, look. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. I said, well, she said to draw with the chalk, but that was really hard to do. But the other parts began to be easier for me to do it with the chalk. I think because it was quiet, and then everybody's looking at me. I think that's what it was. So I was like, please, like, you guys, aren't you guys gonna paint, Look, I try to bypass, trying to hurry up. Man, look, I need y'all to look at y'all pictures and start drawing this shit. But yeah, that was like, girl, you did a magnificent job. Like, yeah, and there were some other people that did a beautiful job. I was like, wow. But yeah, so yeah, you guys, I'm about to close out this vlog. Yeah, I'm closing out. I know I talked about the paint probably 100 times now. But yeah, I really like my lashes. Like, I like them. They're still a little sticky, but I had a fan. So yeah, I really like that a lot. But yeah, you guys, so stay tuned for more and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on TikTok, Princess Renisha Hernandez, Belizean_honey. And then, you know, we just gonna keep it Belizean honey. There's Belizean honey, and then Princess Renisha, you will see it. You'll see my picture with the curly hair. You will see it. Yeah, follow me on Facebook too, which is my first and last name, as you see on my YouTube channel. And TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. My Snapchat had grown 3,000 something. I don't know what it is now. But yeah, I've been having that. I have a lot of people on there, so I probably need to go in there and do makeup tutorials too. I have not done that because it's been that one's a little bit different, but I will try and see because I don't know. It's, you know, I like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Snap is kind of like, I don't know, but I'm on there. I'm still on there, but not active. Not as active, and I'm on Facebook. But yeah, I don't know. If your steak doesn't look it's still open, but I'm not doing anything. And limit and stitch or whatever. It's called stitch or twitch. What is it called? Look, Twitch or switch. I don't know, whatever. Plug in, wall. I don't know. That's what it. I don't know. Okay, you guys. So I see you guys. So we're gonna close out. I'm gonna go outside. Oh, I gotta zip up my pants. I'm gonna close it out with this. My stomach hurts so bad. Yeah, so you guys, we're gonna close. I'm gonna close it out with this one. Alright, you guys, follow me. See you guys. Bye. So I'm gonna close out there. See you guys. Bye.